Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be taking you through my 3-day Edinburgh adventure. On reaching Edinburgh, we first went to our hotel to drop off our bags. We were staying at City Rooms. It is an affordable, comfortable hotel with a really good location. As we were walking through the street, we came across this restaurant that served a 3-course meal for $8.95, so we just had to try it. The food was okay. It was an Indian 3-course meal. For the price, it was a decent meal. We then made our way to the Edinburgh Castle after lunch. It's a bit of a height, and the view from there was just beautiful. Behold, the Edinburgh Castle. It gave us very Game of Thrones vibe. And we exhaustively used all the Game of Thrones theme music on all our Insta stories. We continue to explore all the streets around there and just continue to take in all the architectural beauty. As we were walking around, I heard someone playing the bagpipes and just followed the music. We finally found the bagpiper. That is when we realized that we have been led to the Royal Mile Street. One thing we noticed was that there were many street artists here. Like here, over there, and there. There are a lot of entryways like this that you can just walk around and explore. Each entryway takes you to just somewhere new that you can see. We then made our way to Victoria Street. Rumor has it that Victoria Street was J.K. Rowling's inspiration for a Diagon Alley. This is Scotland's most photographed street. It is important that you know where you want to have dinner and have your reservations, especially during the weekends, because the restaurants will turn you down without reservations just because of the weekend rush. We were turned down by a couple of restaurants till we settled on Birdies that were kind enough to take us in without a reservation. After dinner, we walked around for a bit, just exploring some more. We booked tickets for the haunted bus tour at 9. It had the most beautiful interiors, really selling the haunted theme. Bus tour is a drama-filled ride with laughs and scary stories. It is also a good way to cover some spots around the city.
If you want to kill us, give us another sign, please, Spirit. Okay.
While all the fun stuff was happening, someone fell asleep. As a part of the bus tour, we also walked around the graveyard listening to scary stories. We ended the night by going back to the castle and admiring the view at night. Day 2, we got a quick breakfast from Sainsbury's and then began exploring. We walked through Princess Street Gardens, which was very close to where we stayed. and we just ended up chilling here for a bit and taking a few pictures. We then made it to Calton Hill, which was a bit of a walk, and just explored and took in the views from up here. This is the National Monument of Scotland, and I managed to climb it, so I used up maximum screen time from just being on top, because it was a struggle to get up there, but I did it. We then walked over to the Palace of Holyrood House. We didn't go in because this was a ticketed palace and we chose not to go in. But we did have lunch at the cafe at the palace. After our power lunch, we started our hike to Arthur's Seat.
This is what we have to climb. This tiny mountain. Very small, very small. Be only like 5 minutes. Not bad. Very easy, very easy.
Yeah, so you go up there. Yeah, but I think this one's better. Taking a short break now because this was another break point we stopped at. Honestly, if you can't get to the top, this is a good spot to take pictures and just see everything around in case you can't make it up top. That's where we were. You can see the National Monument of Scotland. This is zoomed in and this is zoomed in more. Just for reference, this is how zoomed in I was. Yes, this was quite a long break, and at least we're standing now, so that's a good sign. Woohoo! We finally reached on top. We're in Arthur's Seat. This was the highest point here, I think. It was very windy on top over here. It was actually very difficult to stand because of the winds. That's how strong it was. But the view was just beautiful from up here. My camera does not do justice. After enjoying the views at Arthur's Seat for a while, we started making our way back down. We then made our way back, and it was a party over here. We then had dinner at Gusto's. It was phenomenal. The service was amazing, and the food was just brilliant. Day 3 in Edinburgh. We were making our way to Dean's Village today. This is Dean's Village, and we took the Water of Lee walkway and saw all the beautiful waterfalls. We then made our way to Stockbridge Market. This was close by and had a variety of food. This was the line for the paellas. That's how you know it was good. But I was prepared with a snack from another stall. Is it good? We then walked over to a nearby park and was just sitting around talking, enjoying the afternoon. We then made it to the Royal Botanic Gardens of Edinburgh. This is free entrance, however, they do close by 6 with the latest entry at 5:15. So you need to plan if you do end up coming here, and it opens at 10. This really is a beautiful botanical garden, and I would recommend for your trip. Grabbed a little snack after the botanical garden and went for dinner. They honestly have the best nachos ever. This was the day we were leaving. We grabbed breakfast at this small place with a view. That's the Scott Monument. The crepe was delish. All trip details will be there in the description box below.